Today our topic is what is Islam, and right away my Skype is open in case there is any Muslim, any Muhammadan, any Abdulism believer. He is willing to call us and tell us what is Islam. The first thing you notice when the Muslims speak about Islam, they are the last one to know. They have no idea who's Allah. They have no idea what is Islam. And if you go in the internet, you will see a bunch of people making videos left and right, and everybody giving you his own idea of Islam, but very few even getting close to what Islam is about. So today we will show you together and the live proof that Muslims are the last one to know what is Islam. So my Skype is open for any Abdulism believer is willing to call us live on air and tell us what is Islam. It doesn't matter how big, how small you are. If you are a sheikh, even better, because you will give us a very shaky information and everybody will laugh. So who is the Muhammadanism, Abdulism, can call us and tell us what is Islam? Anyone? Any Muslim? You are a person who's born in a Muslim family. They say to you there's a God, his name is Allah, and there's a black stone Allah he sent, and we go there, we kiss it because the Prophet kissed it. There's a God, his name is Allah, and that's it. Okay, what is Islam? And who is Allah? And what the word Allah mean? No idea. They know nothing. I find Islam is not only a cult, the most stupid, silly cult ever. There's a God, his name is Allah. If I believe in him, he will give me a lot of women for sex. There's a God, his name is Allah. If I go and do kill some people, Allah will reward me and give me a lot of virgins and a lot of boys who they are so pretty with no panties. Who is a Muslim want to tell us what is Islam and how this Islam can be even something good? Prove me wrong. I just said two things about Islam. I said Islam in a short words. There's a God, his name is Allah. If you believe in him, he will give you women who their legs is up non-stop. What kind of stupid cult this cult is? You see the Muslim, they say we worship the creator, we worship the supreme, what supreme? What the creator? Do you have a proof that he created anything? What make him supreme? Who is he? You don't even know him. You Muslims, you never saw him, you never spoke to him, you never even heard his fart. Your prophet himself did not speak to him. So who is a Muslim want to tell us what is Islam? And not only that, when you go inside this silly cult, you will find that this cult yet claim it is fighting paganism, but it is paganism itself. They made Muhammad an idol. They say the Muslims that Islam is against shirk. What shirk? That we have to believe in one God. And here we will talk about the one God thing, which is very silly too. Because God is one or two or three will not change the fact if your God is true or not. If you are a Muslim, you believe in Abdulism, please feel free, give me a call. My Skype is open. You can give me your ID in Skype and I will give you a call. It's for free, don't worry. Allah will pay for it. And the second you ask a Muslim any question, you will see how fast it is a Muslim to turn to be in trouble. Immediately. This is why Muhammad, he come with a verse in the Quran saying, ask no questions. Ask no questions. Why ask no questions? Because those questions are troubling. And even the verse after it in 101, 102, it says why? Because people former generation before you, they ask the same questions, then they end leaving Islam. They end what? Leaving Islam, brother. So this is religion. It's forbidden for you to ask questions as long they are serious. But if you want to ask a question, brother, assalamu alaikum, brother. Brother, I want to shave under my arm. What is the halal way to shave under arm, brother? This is a serious question now. And the Islamic nation, they sit around the TV to listen how you can shave under your arm. But if you ask who is Allah, they will kill you. If you say how Muhammad became a prophet but you have a false prophecies, they will kill you. If you ask how to clean your boogers, that's a serious question. I remember once in Islamic TV, a woman, obviously she's making fun of those sheikhs. But she's a bad girl, you can tell. She called the sheikh and she started talking like, I don't know what, I don't want to use a bad word, but hello, brother. Uh, when I take my clothes off, get naked in the front of the fish tank, my sister told me that the fish start shaking, and the sheikh start really shaking, sweating, and he drank a cup of water, one spit, like, you know. And the other guy says, sister, sister, the sheikh, he will answer you now. And the sheikh, after is sweating and he is in trouble because her voice is, you know, you can, oh boy. He said, sister, uh, those those fish sisters, mostly they are genie and they are looking at your beautiful body. Beautiful body. Did you see her? Yeah, he got the imagination from her voice. And sister, I advise you not to take off your clothes in the front of the fish tank because they are doing bad things. The girl, she said, ah, but this is the only room I have. The guy now, he's so smart. He's Abdul. I mean, are you kidding me? He said, ah, okay, sister. What about you put a blanket, sister, in the top of the fish tank so the genie who they are inside the fish, where they will not see you. This is a serious Islamic program. A fish doing masturbation because she saw a Muslim girl taking off her clothes. Why? Because there is a genie inside the fish. That is Islam. Islam is a silly cult teaching you superstition stuff, stupidity, mental, you know, and they make what is stupid as intelligence, and what is intelligence is stupid. Prove me wrong. Ask any Muslim, do you believe that genie they have sex with a human? They say yes. Have you ever seen a genie? No. Any Muslim wanna say something? In Islam, we have a God who promised me if I believe in him, he will give me golden bracelet. I cannot wait, brother. I cannot wait. But Allah not sure, because sometime in the Quran he says bracelet from gold and sometime he say bracelet from silver. Don't ask Allah why, because Muhammad is the one who fabricated the Quran and he forgot what he said yesterday. In chapter 18 verse number 31, Allah he promised us rivers going in the Garden of Eden. If there is a Garden of Eden still, where is Garden of Eden? In heaven there's Garden of Eden? Okay. Okay, and then everlasting garden, huh? Where is river flow underneath, and therein will be adorned with a bracelet of gold. I will be wearing a bracelet of gold. Who of us don't want to have a bracelet of gold? And not only that, brother, in Islam, if you believe in Allah, in the God who nobody knows what his name means from the Muslims, who nobody seen, nobody heard, if you believe in him, brother, Allah will give you a garment made of a green silk. How boring. I will wear for eternity green silk garment, and this garment will never wrinkle, will never be damaged. This is Islam. Any Muslim can call me, no problem. How do you answer those saying that if Muhammad was a man of Satan, then why do he teach his follower good manner teaching? What is the good follower teaching? That any Muslim woman, she can give herself to the man for 3 days 3 nights so he can do tested drive? Is that the good teaching? Where is the good teaching? Like what? Give me some good teaching, brother. Is it a good teaching that Muhammad says any Muslim woman, she can give her private part to the prophet so he can you know? Is that a good teaching? Is it a good teaching to say to a man, if you divorce your wife 3 times, she cannot come back to you unless she go and a new man? Is it a good teaching? Where is the good teaching? Or maybe you can have sex with the children like Aisha. So when people they say Muhammad he brought good teaching, you know, that's really funny. So who is a Muslim would like to give us a call and tell us who is Allah, the one who he like to have male but he don't like to have a female? Any Muslim, big, small, sheikh, tomato, potato, everybody can. Who, as long you are a Muslim, you are welcome to call me. So, any Muslim? Who is Allah? They don't know. What is Islam? They don't know. All what they know, they are a slave of a God. His name is Allah. Well, nice to meet you, slave. That's it. All what they know, Islam is like a sign over a door. But then you try to enter the door, but you see a drawing. There's no door. So you try to enter the door, your head hit in the wall. You know what I mean? Fake door. You think it's a door, but it's not. Anyone? And look at them. Here we go. We have hundreds of people listening, and not a single Muslim there to tell us what is Islam, because simply they don't know. And if you read the whole Quran, you will find that the Quran obviously is written by an author, have nothing to do with the one the Muslims they claim that he is the one is talking. Look, in the name of Allah, I mean, who is the one is talking? Allah saying in the name of Allah, that is the most silly, stupid thing. So imagine I'm talking to you, I say in the name of Christian Prince. And you will notice that the Muslims are adding verses to the Quran without permission even of their God, because this is not even a part of the Quran. By the star when it goes down, what kind of God he swear by stars going down? And going down where, you idiot? Stars don't go down. What he's talking about? The author of the Quran, he thought the meteor are fading stars. This is a good story for Mr. Bean. Even Mr. Bean did not do it. Who want to believe in this? That God, he wanted to take his prophet to heaven. He sent the 3 angels, and one of them he cut his chest. He started taking his organs out, and he washed it with the water of Zamzam. Who is an honest Muslim really? He is willing to say, I believe in this. And then what the angel did, anyone remember? After he cleaned all this material off, who remember? He stuffed Muhammad with faith and wisdom. Have you ever heard of a wisdom come in dishes and we push it in the belly of somebody? Since when? Only in Islam, my brother and sister, you find a religion believe that wisdom and faith too come in dishes. If you don't believe me, here we go. This is the story. It's not my words. Read it. Any Abdul is willing to call us and read this amazing story for us? So here we go. The 3 angels, they came to Muhammad, and then Jibreel, brother, he took him, carry him next to the water of Zamzam. From among them, Jibreel, he took a charge of him. Jibreel cut open this part of his body, which means from his throat to his balls. Between his throat and the middle of his chest, by the way, it doesn't say that. Actually, in this hadith, it says a chest, but in different hadith, it says from here to here, which means from his throat to his balls. and took all material out of his chest and washed it with Zamzam water with his own hands. I'm so glad he used his hand, not his tongue or his nose. I mean, hold on. Jibril, he used his own hands. I thought he have 600 wings. Come on, let it go. And then he cleansed inside his body, and then a golden tray. So look. You see, hygiene matter. Allah will not use an iron tray, or because it might get rusted. So a golden tray containing a golden bowl full of belief. A golden tray full of belief. Are you sure? This is Islam. Islam is a stupid cult belief that believe come in a tray and dishes. This is not wisdom. This is dumb. I mean, seriously, this is really dumb. Are you sure it's full of wisdom or full of whiz and dumb? So full of belief and wisdom was brought, and Jibreel is stuffed. Like, what the heck? Stuffed. And then Jibreel, he stuffed his chest and the throat blood vessels with it. Look at this. The science of Allah. This is what Muslims believe in. And the funny, after Allah, he stuffed the chest of Muhammad with wisdom and faith. Muhammad, he reported this story. I mean, this is a proof that Muhammad was really bad fool. Because after he installed a dish of wisdom, still he is a fool. So how bad he was before the dish? Because even when you make a lie, I mean, shouldn't you think about making a smart lie? What is it? This is a smart lie. This is stupid lie. Any Muslim would like to call us? Any Muslim who order or Allah he received from Allah a dish of wisdom, willing to call us? Who is a Muslim in the chat who don't believe in this? Who of you don't believe in that? Anyone? Muhammad's stories is lapuk, Allah is lapuk, and all Muslims who say Allah is God are lapuk because they have no idea what is Allah is about. Expired God. Any Muslim? So is a Muslim wanna call us? What's happening? What is the proud Muslims?
Allah Subhanahu wa taala menyebutkan tentang kesibukan penghuni surga. Apakah kesibukan mereka? Allah Subhanahu wa taala berfirman, "Inna ashabal jannati al-yawma fi syughulin fakihun." Hum wa azwajuhum alal araiki fil zilali alal araiki muttaqiun. Kata Allah Subhanahu wa taala, sungguhnya penghuni surga pada hari tersebut, yaitu tatkala mereka di surga, fi syughulin fakihun, mereka sedang sibuk bersenang-senang. Sibuk dengan siapa? Dengan istri-istri mereka. Hum wa azwajuhum fi zilalin alal araiki muttaqiun, dengan istri-istri mereka di atas tempat tidur mereka bertelekan. Sepakat ahlu tafsir dari kalangan para sahabat dan juga dari kalangan tabi'in, mereka menyatakan bahwasanya kesibukan penduduk surga tatkala itu iftidadul abkar, yaitu memecahkan keperawanan para bidadari. Ternyata ini kesibukan mereka.
Dan di surga, Masya Allah, kita tinggal dipasang-pasangkan saja. Dan mau melakukan seks dengan siapa saja yang kita inginkan, itu silahkan, monggo. Ya. Kenapa? Karena di dunia kita tidak sempat merasakan seks bebas. Maka di saat di surga Allah Subhanahu wa taala, Masya Allah, Allah bebaskan kita untuk dihadirkan pasangan-pasangan yang banyak. Dan ingat, Allah karuniakan kita 100 kekuatan, 100 kali lipat dari kekuatan kita waktu di dunia.
Seluruh keinginan manusia yang ada pada muka bumi ini, Allah Subhanahu wa taala tunaikan segala kemahuan nafsu syahwat manusia dekat syurga Allah.
Salah satu nikmat yang ada dalam surga adalah pesta seks.
Pesta seks.
Minta maaf, karena inilah yang kita tahan-tahan di dunia. Inilah yang kita tahan-tahan di dunia. Dan kenikmatan terbesar yang diberikan Allah Subhanahu wa ta'ala di surga adalah pesta seks. Adalah pesta seks. Adalah pesta seks.
Adalah pesta seks.
Kenapa? Karena ini yang disuruh tahan di dunia oleh laki-laki. Nah ini yang kita disuruh sama Rasulullah, disuruh sama agama untuk menundukkan pandangan di dunia. Kenapa disuruh menundukkan pandangan di dunia? Kenapa Allah siapkan seks di surga? Karena inilah yang selama di dunia kita tahan.